Yes, I don't see. All right, Attorney Miller.
Yes, Your Honor, and I would like the court to know I am not driving. I am a passenger, so I am zooming safely this morning.
Yes. I can see that you're on the passenger side of the vehicle, so thank you so much. And your client is, her last name is pronounced Mama Doe.
I believe so. Ms. LaQuan, can you just enlighten how your name is pronounced?
Mamando.
All right, ma'am. I need you to stand still. You got to stop moving around. I'm calling your case. Face the camera. Raise your right hand. State your full name. You muted yourself, ma'am. You muted yourself. Unmute. State your full name.
LaQuanda Mamando.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you may lower your hand. Ms. Mamado, you have ticket number P1314755. The People versus LaQuanda. LAQUNDA, Mamado, MAMMADOV. Ms. Mamado, you're charged with one count of discharge of a firearm. And of course, that would be in the city of Detroit. The people have indicated that they've made you an offer that if you pled today, you would get a 12-month delayed sentence. I mean, 12 months from today's date, this matter would be dismissed and it would not be on your record if you've complied with terms and conditions. That would be not pick up any other charges and to pay a fine of $225. Counsel has indicated, oh, I'm sorry, counsel, your appearance, please.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Alexandra Miller, P86290 on behalf of Ms. Mamandov.
All right, thank you so much. Ms. Mamandov, your attorney has indicated that she's had conversation with you. She's explained to you the offer that was made by the people, and it is your decision, which it is always your decision, that you want to take this to trial, and you want to take it to trial by way of a jury. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
Very well. All right, Ms. Mamandov, I'm going to give you a jury trial date. And that date is going to be March 26, 2024. I know that sounds like it's a long way out, ma'am, but for our jury trials, what we have to do, we have 30 judges in this building and we have to divide up dates where we can have jurors in the building. There's no way we can have a jury trial for half the judges here on any one given date. There's too many people in the building. We can't get that many jurors in. So my next date for a jury is March the 26th. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. The next date for a bench trial would be November 29th, but I'm not telling you that to cause you to make a different decision. Certainly, if you want a jury trial, I'm all for that. That is your legal right. And I think you should, and everyone should have the ability to choose a jury trial if that's their choice. So your date will be March the 26th, 2024, but we're going to have you come in early also. The jury trial date is going to be in person. So you're going to be in the building on March 26, 2024. If you have any witnesses, you can have them come in on that date as well. You're going to have a pretrial date the week before on March the 19th at 9 a.m. On that date, ma'am, you're going to come out on Zoom. And that's just a day to make sure that everything is all set and ready for a trial on that following week. So, but you'll come in on the 19th on Zoom. You'll come in on the 26th in person. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What we're going to do is counsel. Oh, you already have an attorney. So we'll see you on that date, ma'am, March the 19th at 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Did you tell us not to find a free trial? That's what I did. That's the 19th. The trial date is the 26th. Okay. So. All right. So as I said, ma'am, the 19th is a pre-trial. You're going to come in on Zoom. On the 26th, you're going to come in person, 10 a.m. So, all right. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you. And I'll talk to you later.
Yes, you'll talk with me later.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
You too.
There's a whole criminal history case from 2010. It has a warrant on it. I'm waiting to take care of that. If you can come with that warrant, that's not something I can't do. But I can't. I understand. I understand. So it's from 2010. I'm looking at what's probably holding you up. What they're talking about, because it has an outstanding warrant. The case you have from October 5th would be something that would hold you up because it hasn't been adjudicated yet. So the case that's pending out here that has the warrant is what they're speaking of. So we're operating with a high BAC. But those cases, well, the one from 2004 is closed, but there is an outstanding warrant out here. Your date of birth is 8/22/58. Yeah, there's an outstanding warrant out here for operating with a high BAC in 2010. That's what I see that's out here that could be an issue. But the ticket you're referring to from 2004, both of those are closed. So I'm not sure if that be effective in driver's license. But that case, operating with high BAC means your blood alcohol level is high. So they're saying that the cases for driving while intoxicated with a high blood alcohol level. 2010. Yes. So, like I said, it has an outstanding warrant. So the only way you can take care of it is that you would have to come down court date. Now the tickets for if you need more time so that you can see about retrieving your license, I can put that date further out to November 29th. Do you want to do that, or you just want to come on October 5th? So I'll reschedule it to November 29th. And then, like I said, you need to come down and take another case because it is an active warrant. So you would get stopped on the police, they could arrest you. So you want to try to come down and take care of that so that okay. No, you just go to the cashier window and they'll let you know how to handle that. Okay. No problem. You have a good day. Thank you. Person, I just led it to the meeting room. It says iPhone. What is your name?
Sabrina Miller.
Kevin Malloy.
No, Miss Miller, I got you. You said Evan Malloy?
Kevin Malloy.
Oh, Kevin Malloy. Okay, Mr. Malloy, I got you checked in. I'm going to put you into a breakout room so that the attorney can speak with you, okay?
Okay.
APA, did you finish the offer on Matthews? If so, can you go into the breakout room with the House Counsel so you can let her know? She's in room 9, in case you're wondering.
Excuse me. Wow. Okay.
This maps.
Crystal. I see the attorney has put.
Yeah, I got biscuit.
Okay, I'm gonna put you back into the breakout room, Mr. Malloy.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No problem.
APA Kowinski.
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, Your Honor.
Morning to you, sir. I'm looking at the case against Fernando Matthews. The city has said they would dismiss their charges, their two charges, with whatever the offer is from the state on your
Okay,
your
so
charge, your company.
yeah, for the state charge, which is supplying false information, we're gonna do a 3-month delayed sentencing.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's charge, 3 months delayed sentence. Okay, and that means the city are dismissing both of their counts based on your plea. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Your Honor, a quick question. Do you by any chance have McDade coming up on your docket today?
McDade, you said?
Yes.
Bruce McDade?
Let me double. I'm confident that's his name, his first name, but let me double check to verify.
Yeah, failure to tire load is up for trial today, and the officer is present. So if you want to talk to the officer.
Yes, I would love to. What room is he in?
He's not in the room. He's out here. So you have the ability. You have host privileges, right? Co-host privileges. Corporal Hayward.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
Good
see.
morning,
Corporal.
sir.
It's Corporal Hayward.
Hey, how are you today, sir?
I'm good.
Council, any room 10 and further out, you can just pick anyone. You could go into a breakout room with him there. You could take him in the breakout room with you.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, I think we can go in room 10.
Fine, that's open.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Your Honor, I'm not seeing.
Put them in a room where somebody was already in
Good
there.
morning, Attorney Cameron. I'm going to put you into the breakout room with the city attorney and the other House counsel.
Okay, okay, that would be fine. I'm
Okay,
here
thank
to
you.
assist
And I
in.
gave you, about to say, I gave you co-host privileges, so actually they're in room 9.
Okay, let's see.
Well, she was, now she's out, the city attorney. Attorney Rogers,
Yes, Madam Clerk.
they sent Melinda Cameron to come help, so I don't know if you guys want to go into a breakout room, tell her the offers also.
Sure. I know we have, yeah, I can do that. I know we have some that are ready to go on the record, I believe.
Okay, that's fine. That's even
Right.
better.
Sabrina Miller, I'll let her know what that offer is since she's out.
Okay.
Oh, you only got a 1-page docket?
Right.
Yeah.
Surprise to see you, Attorney Cameron, but always happy.
All right. I'm putting that right now. Let's go into a breakout room and I'll go over the offers with you and I'll look at the people as we are discussing them and we'll go from there. Okay.
Sounds good. I will invite you to a room.
Okay. Thank you.
And good morning, Attorney Cameron.
Mr. Kowinski,
Yes.
can we just meet really brief?
What's that? You want to speak with me briefly?
Yes, please.
Is it about McDade?
Yes, please.
All right, hold on. Let's go to a breakout room.
And House Counsel, just an FYI, Attorney Cameron is also out here assisting as well. I think her and Sydney are in the breakout room together.
Okay, thanks.
So you want to go to room 8?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Hold on, Counsel. Is there someone in 8 already? Oh, well, so
Madam Clerk,
Yes.
I do have a few changes on offers. Can I just, if it's okay with the court, can I just verbally give those?
Sure. Did you need me to write something down or are you going to just do it as we call them on the record?
I think I can just stay. There's only a couple.
Great. Not a problem. I'm okay with it.
All right, thank you.
oh joy.
The joys of having a son.
What is this helmet? It's a bowl or?
No, it's the
I think that's the cutest thing. Now, his helmet don't let him see where he's going, and he probably needed more. What'd you say?
I said, no, not at all. Sydney, look at your phone when you get a chance.
I'm looking right now.
Did you
Oh my
look?
gosh. He's so
Don't you
cute.
think that's don't you think that's his version of a motorcycle helmet?
That's kind of what it looks like.
What are you doing?
He's so big too.
Yeah, that is too cute. You know, like he's gonna need a helmet if his helmet doesn't let him see where he's going.
Yes, he will.
I can't stop laughing. That is so cute. You letting me in anyway.
Damian McLeod, you're not scheduled till 1:30, sir.
To Manuel.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
This is starting to feel like
Your Honor, I have two to put on the record.
very well, counsel. What do you have?
I have Jasmine Moore and Tasha McLean. We're ready on those two.
We'll do them in order that you said.
And
I
Judge,
think.
both of those have updated offers, so I will give you those offers.
Okay, let's just do it on the record. That would be fine. Miss Jasmine Moore. Jasmine Moore, I see you have unmuted yourself. Raise your right hand. State your full name, please. Right hand. Thank you.
Jasmine Moore.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth, ma'am?
Yes.
You may lower your hand. Miss Cameron, you're a little late to the party, so would you place your name on the record?
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of the defendant before the court, Ms. Moore. Thank you.
Your P number for the court reporter, please.
Oh, 36048.
Thank you so much. All right. This is, Attorney Rogers, you may as well place your name on the record as well. I believe
Yes,
you're involved. You're going to give me an updated offer, correct?
That is correct. Thank you, Judge. Good morning. Sydney Rogers for the people, P82072.
Very well. Miss Moore, you have ticket number P1411640. On this ticket, you have two counts. Count one is a misdemeanor for no insurance. Count two is a civil infraction for driving 6 to 10 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. let's see, what do we have here? Actually, it looks like the officer gave you a break here in the charging because it does say that you were driving 48 miles per hour in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. So that's 18 miles over. So, but they did not write you that, so they gave you a break on that. You also have ticket P1390900. You have 3 counts under this ticket number. Count 1 is a civil, strike that, a misdemeanor for no insurance. Count 2 is a civil infraction for disregarding a red or amber signal. And count 3 is a civil infraction for failing to secure a child under 4 years old in the appropriate child restraint system. All right, counsel.
Yes, the updated offer will be 1 amendment to improper plates, and then on the speeding 6 to 10 over will be amended to speed 1 to 5, and this is based on the defendant taking a driver improvement course and successfully completing it.
Okay, hold on one. All right, well, I'm gonna have to, at some point, you're gonna have to send me that updated offer because she has not taken that course yet, is that correct? So it's gonna have to be in the file, so I'll know what we're doing when we bring it back.
Oh, I was under the impression per our other house counsel that she already took the course.
Oh, okay.
That is the correct, Your Honor, for the record, Melissa Vinek, P53750. I was informed by my client that she did already take the course.
Right, did she provide you with some type of did she provide you with some type of documentation, a certificate of completion? Because I will need that.
I did request that. Did I receive that?
Your phone had hung up on me while I was sending an email. So I was trying to make sure that I had the right email that I sent it to.
Ms. Moore, I'm going to give you an email address for the courts. You can just email it to us.
Okay.
The email address, are you ready to copy?
Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, it's CTRM, that's short for courtroom, CTRM 331 at 36th districtcourt.org.
Wait a minute, you said at what?
I said at
Ms. Moore, check your chat messages on your screen. Like if you look at your chat, you see the ability to chat. I sent you a chat with the email address. So you should just be able to click on it and copy and paste it.
I got it.
Okay.
All right, we'll recall your case, ma'am, after we receive that.
Okay.
That then would be the same for Ms. McLean also.
Okay.
I sent mine.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ms. McLean. Judge, we're ready on Kevin Malloy. He's a plea.
All right.
So we not about to do my case?
You gotta send the info to us, and then once we have the info, we'll come back to you. Just send me a chat, let me know you sent the info.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Ms. Moore, is that Moore? Who you gotta talk?
I don't know, someone said, so you're not.
Okay, which one are we doing? Are we doing Ms. McLean or are we doing Mr. Malloy? Hold on, Ms. McLean. Attorney Cameron, who are we doing right now? Are we doing Ms. McLean or
Kevin Malloy? Kevin Malloy.
Okay, Ms. McLean, hold on 1 second. Here.
Oh,
and
we are not. I want to bring Mr. Mitchell out. I'm sorry. I don't have Mr. Malloy. You left your breakout room. Can you go back into the breakout room, please, sir?
Oh, okay.
All right.
if you tap your screen, Mr. Malloy, you'll see, okay. And then Attorney Cameron, just to FYI, 3 of his tickets have already been adjudicated. He just needs to pay them. Only the ticket that's the 2018 ticket is the one that's actually needs an offer, and he does not have a valid license. So
okay.
I'm assuming it's TD.
Right, there's one,
This-
there's gonna be a plea to improper plates. And the other matters that are still outstanding are going to be dismissed.
Well, the thing is, he's already played to him. The SX ticket, the U and the 2U tickets, he's already played to them, and they're outstanding balances on them. I don't know why they set them for pre-trial.
Wait,
It should have
Madam,
been reviewed.
Madam Clerk, we're talking about Kevin Malloy, right?
Yes.
No, we're talking,
I believe that we were talking about Mr. Mitchell.
right,
Okay, we're gonna start all over. We're gonna start all over. Not what we were talking about. We're gonna start with.
Okay, this is
Okay.
the thing. Attorney Cameron, the reason why I told you about Kevin Malloy is because you put him back into the breakout room. So I didn't know if you had an offer, but I was letting you know just in case you got an offer, 3 of the tickets have already been adjudicated. And he only has the one ticket, the 2018 ticket that needs an offer, and he does not have a valid license. So I'm assuming it would be an FTD.
Thank you, Madam Clerk, and you're right on that. It'll be FTD.
okay, very good. That one's not on the docket. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, 18. The other 3 are adjudicated. Got it. Okay, we're
Okay.
on Mario Mitchell. That will be a plea to improper plates.
Okay.
And then
And
I'll
Mario
go
Mitchell.
to Mr. Malloy.
I just gotta find the file. There it is. All right. Who's on first?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Mr. Mario Mitchell. Let's see.
Yes, Your Honor.
Tamika McClure, sit up. You're in court. You cannot be lounging. Thank you. All right, Mr. Mitchell, you are called in, so you do not have a camera, but I do need you to raise your right hand and state your full name.
Mario Frank Mitchell.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, sir.
You may lower your hand. Mr. Mitchell, you have, let me make sure we have all your tickets here. Mr. Mitchell, you have ticket number 18412-857. On this ticket number, you have 3 counts. You have driving while license suspended, that's a misdemeanor. Count 2 is unregistered motor vehicle, that's a misdemeanor, and count 3 is no vehicle insurance, that is a misdemeanor as well. You have ticket number 17425-894. You have 2 misdemeanor tickets, no insurance and driver license suspended. You also have P963469. You have a misdemeanor for driver's license expired. Hold on. 6. Okay, I have 6 counts here. I only have 5 on the offer. Oh, 1 is a state charge, so I have an offer for 5 of them. You have a state charge of driver's license expired as well. The people have
Judge, that's an
indicated,
updated offer also. I had the wrong information.
okay, on your offer, where you're dismissing everything for valid documentation?
No, Sydney Rogers for the people. Mr. Mitchell has a valid license, but does not have valid registration and insurance, and originally thought he did. So the offer
Okay.
will be an amendment on the no insurance ticket ending in 8573 to improper plates. Dismissal of the balance for the city.
that's my
Okay.
understanding, Judge, and that's
And
what.
you said he have a valid driver's license now, so the state charge of driver's license expired would be dismissed as well. Is that right, counsel? I see Attorney Paula Cole is here.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Is that correct, counsel?
Yes,
All right. All
Paula
right.
Cole on
So,
behalf of
Mr.
the people, just for the records, clear, Paula Cole on behalf of the people.
Right. Okay. Thank you so much, Attorney Paula Cole. How about your P number for the court reporter?
Oh, it's so old. It just, oh, okay. 31888.
You know what, Attorney Cole, you know, those of us who have older P numbers, it just means we've made it and we're still here. Okay. So
Thank you.
see, when your number stops and, you know,
Yeah,
and
it's
you
true.
stop, that's not a very that's not something I'm looking forward to. So I have no problem saying I have an old number. So
Okay,
all
good. I'll
right.
feel better about it in the future.
Okay. All right, Mr. Mitchell, you understand
Yes,
that the
sir.
people have indicated that all of your accounts would be dismissed because you have provided valid documentation. You do have one count that you did not have valid documentation for, and that was on ticket number 1841287. Count 3, no insurance, that you do not have insurance. The people have indicated they would amend and reduce that charge to improper plates. The other matters would be dismissed. Do you want to take advantage of that today, sir, or do you want to take this to trial?
Take advantage of that, sir.
All right. All right, Mr. Mitchell, when I swore you in, when I called your case, I swore you in. You understand that you do have a right, a constitutional right to take this to trial where the people would have to present evidence. That evidence would have to rise to the level of proof beyond a reasonable doubt before a judge or a jury could find you guilty. You understand that?
Yes, I do.
By pleading guilty today, you give up that right to have a trial, but the matter would be resolved today. Are you pleading guilty of your own free will, sir?
Yes, I am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, sir.
On the date of, January the 11th of 2018, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit without insurance, sir?
Yes, sir.
Court will find you guilty of the amended and reduced charge of improper plates. Your fine will be $225. Can you pay that right away, sir, or do you need time?
Yes, I can.
Okay. All right. If you're going to pay it right away, sir, I need you to wait at least 1 day. Because what happens now, if you go out in the system, you'll see all of these tickets. The balance of the tickets are going to be dismissed. You're only going to have that one that's out there, and that's the one that you will be paying the $225 on. So the other matters are dismissed. Do you know where and how to pay that one ticket, sir?
No, I don't.
All right. There's a number of ways you can pay it, sir. You can go online, 36th District Court website, 36thdistrictcourt.org. You could go online, you can go to the section where you pay your tickets, and you can pay it there. You can also pay at, there's kiosks that's located throughout the city. They kind of look like an ATM machine where people pay their public utility bills. Have you seen those?
Yes, sir.
You can pay at one of those. That would be convenient as well, but you actually can go into the courthouse or come into the courthouse and pay at a cashier's window. Obviously, that would be a little bit more work to do. So those are the ways you can pay it, sir. $225.
Thank you. Oh, sir. So you said wait a day. So basically, just come in Monday and pay it.
Yeah, make it Tuesday, sir. What happens is the computer is not updated to what we just did. So we want you to come in and make sure everything is right when you come in. So just wait till Tuesday or something like that. That would be best. Okay, sir?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right. You have a good day, sir. You can sign off. Stay safe.
Thank you. You have a blessed day. Thank you, man.
Have a great day. So.
Judge,
Thank you.
we have the documentation on Ms. Tasha McLean and Jasmine Moore now.
Okay, just give me 1 second, counsel, so I can document what we just did for
Yes, no problem.
show on the ticket. So, all right. So,
all right, we'll relay Mr. Malloy's offer to him. I'll be right back.
Excuse me, may I ask a quick question?
hold on, ma'am. Who's speaking?
Tamika McClure.
All right, Ms. McClure, you have a question for the attorney that talked to you earlier?
I just have a question in general about the time.
Well, see, I have to ask those questions because there are some things that you cannot say in front of me. That's why we put you in a breakout room with the attorney.
Oh, no, it doesn't have anything to pertain with the case or anything. I just wanted to know a quick time thing. I just got to get my grandfather ready for chemo. That's all.
All right. No, ma'am. If you have an issue, we'll call your case very shortly. We'll call your case next if you have.
Ms. McClure is actually a review. So did you send the proof, or do you have the proof that you did your community service, Ms. McClure?
Yes,
Madam
ma'am.
Clerk, sorry to answer. Defense sent it to me. I sent it to you like a second ago, and it looks like she did the community service.
Okay.
All
You're all
right.
set. Judge, is she okay to go and we just do her case off the record later?
Yes, ma'am. If it's closed out, we're gonna close it out. We'll just call it up and put it on the record. You can go take care of your grandfather, ma'am.
And if
Thank
you look out there
Appreciate
by
you guys. Have a
Monday,
great day.
if you go on 36th District website, Mr. McClure, if you just need proof of it, by Monday, it'll be updated to show the case was closed out.
Okay, thank you.
Yep,
Oh,
she did
have
8
you-
hours, and that's typically what I recommend.
Okay. You're all set, Ms. McClure.
Thanks for sending that.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Notation.
Judge, we're ready on Mr. Malloy anytime the court's ready.
Okay, I'll be right with you, Counsel.
Thank you.
If I don't write it down now, I'll be looking back later saying, what did we do on this?
Yep.
Don't retain things the way I used to. So some say I never did, but hey. All right, Mr. Malloy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, hold on one second. We got
Remember, 3 of his tickets are already been adjudicated. It's only the 2018 ticket.
Okay.
1/8.
All right,
It
so
needs to be addressed.
so the other ones I don't even need to call because they've already
You
been.
need to find out how long it's gonna take you to pay because they're outstanding. The balances are only.
Oh, no, we'll do that then. All right. Which one is the one you said that you gotta take care of?
2018 driving license suspended, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Malloy, we got you have 4 tickets, and I'm gonna handle these differently, sir. First, you have raise your right hand, Mr. Malloy. State your full name.
Kevin Jason Malloy, Your Honor.
You swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
You may lower your hand, Mr. Malloy. Mr. Malloy, you have ticket number 184906581. The People versus Kevin, Kevin Malloy, Maloy. Mr. Malloy, you're charged with 1 count of driving while license suspended. People have you made an offer on that one. Is that correct, Attorney Rogers?
That is correct, Judge. It'll be a STD and remand.
All right. Mr. Malloy, the people have indicated that if you were to plead today to this charge, they would amend and reduce the charge from driving while license suspended to failing to display a valid license. That is it's a legal fiction because it's not the reality, but the people are going to reduce the offer just to give you a break on it. They would reduce the charge from driving while license suspended to. Gonna mute. Okay. They're going to reduce the charge to failing to display a license. That's a charge that would suggest that you did have a valid license, even though you didn't, and you just didn't have it on you when you were stopped by the officers. Yeah, you understand that, sir?
Yes, Sean.
All right. So, do you want to take advantage of that, or do you want to take this charge to trial, sir?
I take advantage of that, Your Honor.
All right. All right, sir, you understand that you do have a right to go to trial. You do have a right to challenge the witnesses, and you have a right to present evidence of your own. You have a right to testify on your own. But if you plead guilty today, you give up that right. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
The date of July, strike that. I don't know where July came from. On the date of December the 16th of 2018, were you operating a motor vehicle in the area of 7 Mile and Canfield in the city of Detroit?
Yes, Your Honor.
That date, were you driving with a suspended license?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court finds you guilty of the amended and reduced charge of fail to display a valid license. Your fine will be $225. Can you pay that right away, sir, or do you need time?
I need a little time.
How much time do you need, sir?
Well, I'm in between jobs. I'm looking for a job right now. So,
sir, I understand. I'm sure some things that you want to tell me, but I'm not asking you that. I'm only asking you how much time do you need?
maybe 30 days.
Okay, I'll give you 60 days. How about that?
Yes,
All
that's
right.
fair, Your Honor.
60 days would be November the 14th, 2023. That means you have to have this entire $225 paid on or before that day. So that doesn't mean you have to wait till November the 14th to pay it. And it also means that you can break it down to any increment you want. If you want to pay $10 today, $20 next week, however you want to do it, you got 60 days, 2 months to pay it, to come up and have that $225 paid. On November the 14th, that $225 should be paid in any form you want to make it in, okay? You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, sir, you also have some other tickets, okay? You've already adjudicated these other tickets, meaning you come to court and there's a decision that's been made already, or you pled or something of that nature. So you have ticket number U683219110, loitering on public transportation. Looks like you pled guilty to that on August the 18th of this year, 2023, but you have not paid your fine, your monies that were due. There is hold on one second. Okay. Judge Archer must have covered for me on this. It looks like you pled guilty. Looks like you pled guilty back on.
It should be on the front.
No, I see that 818, but I'm looking to see what I'm seeing things that look different. Because I see a 12/19/18, but I see a plea date of 8/18 out here. So I'm not sure what's happening with that. Yeah, the plea dates in the front cover says something two different things. Also on 8/18, this would not have been Judge Archer. I would have been here on
8/18 of what year?
this year, 2023. Just last
They
month.
don't have her as the judge, right?
Huh?
They just have her as the judge, right?
When I go into the body, sure what's going on. It says it got in here. It says there was a plea. I'm looking at Kevin Malloy, the U ticket. Inside the body, it says on 12/19 of 2018 that there was a plea but on the cover, it says something different.
So 1918, we weren't on stuff.
That's what I said. It shows Judge Archer back there, but then it's got another plea date that says 8/18. I'm not sure what.
Yeah, that's when the actual plea was taken.
But in the body, it says it was.
No. The actual plea was taken back on 12/19/18.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
He failed to pay, and then they set it for a pretrial date in front of you, which is today. That pretrial date was set for 8/18/23. It was set on 8/18.
I know. Yeah, I know. That's kind of confusing the way the docket shows a plea date, but that wasn't the plea date. All right.
Yeah, plea date was 12/19/18.
All right, so you pled back in 2018, December 2018, and you had a fine of $190. And now you have late fees, warrant fees, things of that nature. So it's up to $288 for this one ticket. Let's see what we're gonna do here. All right, Crystal. Okay. So you just make things worse when you don't take care of stuff.
All right.
So you went from $190 to $288. So you basically added another $100 to your fine. Let me see what we got on the other ones, if they're all like that.
Yeah, with those, if I could speak, Your Honor, I wasn't aware of those fines.
So you were in court and you pled guilty, right?
I remember, if
Correct.
I can remember, yeah.
They told you what your fines were when you pled, sir. So you were aware, because no one gives you a fine and don't tell you about it. That's not a secret. You can't pay your fines if we don't tell you what they are. Every judge tells you what your fine is, sir, when you plea. So you're telling me that you came to court, you took a plea, and you walked away, and you didn't know what you were supposed to do? I can tell you that.
I really don't even remember playing, but if I did, I probably did. I just don't remember.
Well, sir.
What I was going to suggest is maybe he can get into a payment plan so he can get these paid down, so he doesn't have this happen over and over.
That's where I'm going, counsel.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Malloy, what you're going to do, or what you can do, is you can come down to the court and you can say you want to speak to someone, you want to have some type of payment plan. All right, so you can resolve these matters. So these old matters, they just have to be paid. They may they work out a payment plan. Let's see, the fine that you just pled to a case today, sir. On the fine for the case you just pled today is going to be $225. So you're going to add that to your old fines. You come down and or is there a number you could call to do that, Crystal?
For collections.
For collections, yes.
That number is 313.
Hold on one second. Mr. Malloy, you have something to write this number down with?
I can use my
Go ahead. Grab something, grab a computer, grab something you can type in your notes or something. Get this number down.
I got it.
All right. It's ready, Crystal.
Let me know when you're ready.
He said he's ready.
Oh,
I'm ready.
Numbers 313-965-3835.
Okay.
All right. So you got the one ticket you did today. We're dismissing the other matters, and you got your old ones out there. So you just tell them what you have to pay, sir, and tell them you need some type of payment plan so you can take care of this.
Okay.
All right. All right,
Thank you.
Mr. Muller, you're all set. There was 225 on the case today, so let them know that you got the other fines out there. They can look in the system and see it. Then you got
Okay,
you
thank
got
you,
to
Your
take,
Honor.
sir. All right, because if you want to get your driver's license and back and not keep experiencing this, you got to get that paid.
Yeah, I will, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Your Honor, can we call Taja McLean, please?
1 second, counsel.
We put Jasmine Moore back in a breakout room, please.
Sent the paperwork.
Did she send the
Council, so
paperwork? Okay, as long as she did. All right, because I've been trying to text her and I haven't received that. As long as she did, that's fine. Then we don't need to. Thanks.
I mailed it to the court, so I got it.
Actually, we're right on the record with that. Thanks.
When was that, Mr.? Oh, thank you. You like that person that reads minds. If I'm asking questions, like, oh, it's right here in front of me.
That's what I'm here for.
And you do it very well. Not the thing.
Did you tell Richard Mosley to come back to me?
Not the thing. That was
the one from yesterday.
no, but we'll make it clear to him today what's going on. So if it obviously wasn't,
All right.
I might have told him to come back. I don't remember now. So. Okay. What did Sydney say? Yeah, I know. I got it here.
She did the driver rules.
I see that.
And then, it's the speeding 6 to 10 and dismissal of the balance.
Okay. All right, Ms. McLean.
Taja McLean.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay. All right. You had raised your hand like you had a question, but we're just going to talk about everything we're going to do now, right?
No, I had talked to her.
Okay. All right, Ms. McLean, you have state your full name. Raise your right hand, state your full name.
Taja McLean.
You swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand, Ms. McLean. Ms. McLean, you have ticket number P1402126. The People versus Taja, TAHJA McLean, MCCLAIN. Ms. McLean, you on this ticket, you have a misdemeanor for driving with a suspended license. You also have ticket number P1401848. You have 2 charges. They are both civil infractions. First one is driving 26 to 30 miles per hour over the posted speed limit, and count 2 is a civil infraction for no insurance. There was an offer made to you, ma'am, that if you took a defensive driving course and presented the certificate of completion, the people would amend and reduce the charge. 1 second to your
To 6 to 10 over, Judge, a 2-point.
All right. Ms. McLean, you were before the court before, and the people, the assistant corporation counsel, that's the prosecutor for the city of Detroit, had reduced the charge, had indicated that if you pled to 11 to 15 miles per hour over, they will reduce the 26 to 30 over the posted speed limit. But they made a little addendum to the offer that if in fact you took the driver improvement course and successfully completed that, they would amend and reduce that charge to 6 to 10 over, and the other two matters would be dismissed. Just so you understand exactly what that says, ma'am. Driving 26 to 30 miles per hour is over the posted speed limit is a 4-point ticket, and the driving 6 to 10 over is a 2-point ticket. Plus the other matters would be dismissed. Is that what you understand, ma'am?
Yes.
And is that what you want to do and take advantage of that today, ma'am?
Yeah.
Are you pleading responsible? This is not a criminal matter. This is a civil matter. So you can't plead guilty. You can't plead responsible. Are you pleading responsible of your own free will, Ms. McLean?
Yes.
Are you pleading responsible because you are responsible?
Yes.
On the date of October the 27th, 2022, were you driving a motor vehicle in the area of Gratiot and Seneca in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Did police officer stop you, ma'am?
Yes.
The officer said you were driving 64 miles in a 35 mile per hour zone. What I have to ask you, ma'am, is were you driving were you driving 64 miles per hour, ma'am?
Yes.
The court will find you responsible for the amended charge of driving 6 to 10 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. Your fine is going to be $135. $135, ma'am. That is a civil infraction. It must be paid within 14 days. The other two matters, one is a misdemeanor, the driver license suspended, that's being dismissed. Your fine on that would have been $225. That's being dismissed. Your other civil infraction of no proof of insurance, that would have been $195, but that's being dismissed as well. So you only have the one charge of $135, ma'am. So, but that must be paid within 14 days. You understand that?
Yes.
You understand you have to pay it within 14 days.
Yes.
Do you know where to pay?
Yes.
Then you're all set, ma'am. You can sign off. Good luck to you. Stay safe.
Can we do Bruce McDade? I see Corporal Hayward is here, and then I believe is going to be. We're ready on that.
Just give me a second, counsel. Whatever I just did, I have to write it up. So
thanks.
Later on, I got it in the system correct. Counsel, your mic is open. Thank you. All right. Bruce McDade. Bruce McDade, unmute your microphone. Raise your. Okay, you're calling, so you can't turn the camera on. In fact, this is going to be a lot easier for you, sir. This is state your full name, Mr. McDade.
Oh, Bruce Antonio McDade.
All right, Mr. McDade, you have ticket number P1458953. The People versus Bruce, BRUCE, McDade, McDade. stage, you're charged with 1 count of failure to tarp a load on a vehicle that is used for transportation of things. So the people, I don't know what the negotiations were or not, but I do have a note indicating that they would dismiss this matter. This matter is dismissed, Mr. McDade.
Okay, sir.
You can sign off or hang up.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, have a good day, Your Honor.
What was why did they dismiss this?
APA, what was the reason for the dismissal?
I'll be honest. One was that he has documentation that actually allowed him to.
Very well.
Okay,
that's all I need, sir. I just,
Yeah,
you know, I
Perfect.
like when I in my notes, I like to be able to say why we did something. So
Sure.
all right.
At least that's how I understood it. So.
Yeah, all right. That's fine, counsel. You know,
Are there any-
sometimes you just feel that that's the right thing to do. You know,
Yep,
we're
exactly.
we're here for justice, sir, not just to be vindictive. So if that's the right thing to do for whatever reason, certainly that makes the system work. So, all
Are
right.
there any more state matters I can?
No, I think we're all set with you, APA. If we need you, I'll email you.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Have a good day, everyone, and a good weekend.
You as well. Have a good weekend. This is Friday, thank goodness. So
yeah, right. Enjoy.
All right. We
Email
have
me
2
if you need
house.
anything.
Okay, sir. We will do so. All right. We got 2 house attorneys, house counsel. So who has something ready to go?
I'm ready, Your Honor. Oh, Melinda, go ahead.
Jasmine Moore.
Jasmine Moore. That happened to have that right on top in front of me, counsel. And I do see a certificate of completion for an online traffic school, Michigan Online. All right. We have Miss Moore. Where are you? All right. Raise your right hand. State your full name, Miss Moore.
Jasmine Moore.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
All right, Miss Moore. Miss Moore, you have ticket number P1411640. The People versus Jasmine, Jasmine, Moore, Moore. Miss Moore, you have 2 counts under this ticket number. Count 1 is a misdemeanor for no insurance. Count 2 is a civil infraction for driving 6 to 10 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. All right. You also have ticket number P1390900. You have 3 charges under this ticket number. First one is a misdemeanor for no insurance. Count 2 is a civil infraction for disregarding a red or amber signal, and count 3 is a civil infraction for fail to secure a child over 4 in the appropriate seat restraint system. All right, so I have an offer in front of me, ma'am, that says if you pled to the ticket ending in 640, count 1, no insurance, that would be reduced to improper plates. That's the misdemeanor. And for the civil infractions, ticket ending in 1640, count 2, which is the speeding count, driving 6 to 10 over, they said that would be as charged. And the other matters would be dismissed.
That's been amended, Your Honor, to 1 to 5 over on the speeding ticket based on her completion of the driver improvement class.
I was going to ask that because I don't have an updated form, but it does have today's date on it. But then she's provided that, so I assume that there have been a change in the speeding ticket. It went from the 6 to 10 over to 1 to 5 over, counsel? Is that what you're saying?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. All right. All right, Miss Moore, is that what you understand?
Yes. I just have one question on the first ticket. Do that mean that I won't have a misdemeanor, correct?
The first ticket, 6401. Yes, ma'am, it will be a misdemeanor, but it'll be reduced to improper plates, improper plates. So that's not as misdemeanors go, ma'am, that's not a criminal type offense misdemeanor in a sense. It's traffic, so it's not, like you were robbing a bank or something like that. So there is a distinction with these type of misdemeanors, ma'am.
Okay, how long do it stay on my license?
How much, what? How long, what, ma'am?
Improper plates, ma'am, does not get abstracted to your driver's license.
Oh,
So
okay.
there's no impact. The only impact will be on the civil infraction 1 to 5, and that will be a 1-point offense, and that will affect your driving record for 2 years.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you got that, ma'am?
Yes.
And you still want to take advantage of the offer today?
Yes.
All right, I did swear you in earlier today. You understand that you don't have to plead guilty to anything or responsible to anything. You can take everything to trial and to a formal hearing. A formal hearing is cases that are not misdemeanors or criminal in any way. They're just civil infractions. And so they don't call them trials. They're called formal hearings. You cannot be found guilty. You can be found responsible. You cannot plead guilty. You can plead responsible. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
And are you pleading responsible today and pleading guilty because you are?
Yes.
All right. All right, Ms. Moore, on the ticket number P1411640, count 1, on the date of December the 1st of 2022. Did you own a motor vehicle, ma'am?
Yes.
Were you driving that motor vehicle in the area of Schoolcraft and Woodmont on that date?
Yes.
Was your vehicle insured on that date?
I didn't have any insurance.
Okay. All right. You did not have insurance. And let me ask this question, ma'am. You don't have insurance today either, do you?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Cameron, no one asked that question?
About her insurance?
Yes. Normally, if they provide valid insurance, and that normally is, ma'am, do you have your insurance with you?
Yeah.
Can you show it to us on camera? All right, hold on.
Let me see.
All right, just hold it still. All right, well, just hold it still. Okay, Jasmine Insurance, you have, let's see, it is effective on 7/7/23, and it expires on 2024. All right, ma'am, you do have valid insurance today. So that insurance charge is dismissed. So you only have the one ticket for driving 6 to 10, 1 to 5 over. And your fine for that is $125.
Okay.
Must be paid within must be paid within 14 days.
I can pay it immediately.
All right. Well, don't do it today, ma'am, because it's not in the computer yet, what we just did. So,
Okay.
all right. So just wait until, pardon me?
Should I wait till Monday?
Yeah, that would be great, ma'am.
Okay.
So you only have the one count, driving 1 to 5 over in a limited, no, it wasn't limited access, it was 1 to 5 over. So that's $125, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. The other matters are dismissed.
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck to you, ma'am.
Is there an APA for a state case? It looks like we have a
Well,
state case.
he's the one we released because we said we didn't have any more cases for him.
Yes, and it looks like there was a latecomer that came in. Mr. Mosley, looks like that's a state case.
No,
No.
Mr. Mosley,
At the
we
city?
got
Oh, that's something different. So
That's something different. All right,
We had
fine.
him come back, yes.
All right, thanks.
What else? You know what? Uh, Attorney Cameron, Attorney Vanek, for Fernando Mathis, did the APA address his charge for supplying false information?
That's a 3-month delayed sentence, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, so he gave that information to you. Great, thank you. Fernando Mathis, unmute your microphone, turn your camera on, raise your right hand. State your full name.
Fernando Terrell Matthews.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes, sir.
You may lower your hand. Mr. Matthews, you have 3 tickets, sir. You have ticket number SP 138479993. The People versus Fernando, Fernando Mathis, or Matthews, I'm sorry, Matthews. Mr. Matthews, you have a misdemeanor for no insurance. You also have ticket number SP 138479991. No operator's license on person. That is a misdemeanor. And lastly, you have SP 138479992, supplying false information or ID to a police officer. The people have made an offer, sir, that if you pled to, actually, let's see, 991 and 993. The people would dismiss the no operator's license. They would dismiss the no insurance. Okay, I believe you have valid documentation for those. You also have ticket number SP 138479992. That supply false information and or ID to a police officer. The people have indicated if you pled guilty to that charge, sir, they would offer you a 3-month delayed sentence. That simply means you plead today, you get a fine, and in 3 months, if you have not picked up any additional charges and that $225 fine is paid, this matter would be dismissed and it would not be on your record. Do you understand that, Mr. Matthews?
Yes, sir.
Do you want to take advantage of that, or do you just want to go to trial, sir?
I took advantage, sir.
All right. You understand by pleading guilty, you give up your right to have a trial.
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, sir.
Pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?
Yes, sir.
On the date of November the 10th of 2022, sir, were you operating a motor vehicle in the area of Lasser, LAHSER, City of Detroit, and Curtis Avenue?
Yes, sir.
Were you stopped by the police, sir?
Yes.
Did you provide them with information that was not your information, or it was false information?
I provided with information, but the officer misheard my name.
Okay. But he wrote the ticket with your name on it, right?
Yes, but he thought I said Orlando and I said Fernando.
All right. Let me get the prosecutor back on here. So, but did you provide him with any type of ID?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Well,
and he also had my I had mail in the car too. He had my mail also.
all right. Well, he said you had they said no operator's license or person. That's what he charged you with, right? So what did you give him for identification?
It was like my mailing with my name on it, like a bill.
Okay. All right. We're gonna have to call him back.
Did you, Fernando, did you correct him when he thought that your name was Orlando?
Yes, I did. That's where he found the mail. That's where he found the mail in the car.
Okay.
But at the time, I didn't have my license and stuff on me. No, I did not.
Okay. But you provided him with the information, right? The
yes,
ID.
I did.
All right. Okay. All right.
Your Honor, can we put him back in that breakout room really briefly?
Yes, we can. Actually, you can. You have
You know
hold
what? Let me put him back in a brief. Actually, I'm not able to since he's already joined. Let me just see. Can you please, Fernando, can you please click on there? Okay.
She's done. We've done it already.
You did it. All right.
Counsel,
Thank you.
counsel in the future, if you want to get around that, all you got to do is place him in another breakout room. If he's
Breakout
already
room.
scheduled for one, you can place him in a different one. So if you're putting them back in the same one, they have to accept it. But you could just put him in a different one.
Can we do Sabrina Miller while we're waiting to?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to call. That's the only other thing I have in front of me.
You talk to people about.
I'm ready on Sabrina Miller. I can do that one as well.
All right. Miss Sabrina Miller, turn your camera on, raise your right hand, state your full name, please.
Hi, my name is Sabrina Miller.
You swear or affirm to tell the complete truth?
Yes.
You may lower your hand, Miss Miller. Miss Miller, you got a lot of tickets. You got what do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 13 tickets out here, ma'am. So let me make something very, very clear to you. Whatever we do to resolve these matters today, if you come back out here and get more tickets and you don't have a driver's license, you're going to go to jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You know, you just rack up 13 tickets. So you drive, you get tickets, you keep driving, you get more tickets. I got 3 tickets here. I got 6 tickets, 3 and 3. That's only 1 month apart. So you got tickets in 1 month, and next month you get more tickets, and then more tickets, and so I'm not going to keep doing this, man. Actually, wow, you have 12, 20. In December of 2021, on the December 20th, you got 3 tickets. On December 23, same year, 3 days later, you got 3 more tickets. So that just means you just drive, you get tickets, and you don't care. You just keep driving. You got 6 tickets within a month of each other. I mean, start that 9 from 2 stops. So not gonna happen again, ma'am. You're gonna get this break on this ticket today, but you do it. I see you back out here again. You're just gonna have to go to jail because you don't seem to learn. So, all right. Actually, I'm wrong on that. No, nope, that's right. All right, so let me read your tickets off, ma'am. You have ticket number 21742184. The People versus Sabrina, Sabrina Miller, Miller. On this ticket, ma'am, you have 3 charges. They are all misdemeanors: no insurance, no registration, and no operator's license. You have Okay, 11-1. A month later, you have P1292882. You have 3 misdemeanors: driving unregistered vehicle, no insurance, and drive while license suspended. 3 days later, you have P1159459, driver's license never acquired, and no insurance, misdemeanors. All right, and then, well, actually, what was this? 4 months before that, you had 3 tickets. On ticket number P1236552, you had 2 civil infractions, expired plates, and no proof of insurance, and a misdemeanor for fail to display a valid operator's license. And 2 months, and then this year, June 19, 2023, you have P1471701. You have 2 misdemeanors: driving an unregistered vehicle and drive while license suspended. So it stops right now, man. You drive again without a license, you will go to jail. So one-time break. The people have made you an amazing offer, ma'am. Out of all these tickets, the people have indicated if you pled to, well, let me take a look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you pled to 5, how many do you have all together? 2, 5. You have 13 tickets out here, ma'am. The people have indicated if you pled to 5, the balance would be dismissed.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. I think that there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe that there's actually 11.
Yeah, that's what they 11.
I believe 13. It's 11.
Oh, it's not counsel. It's
pleading
yeah,
to 5.
It's 11 out there. You got 2 that's in default status, and those tickets just have to be paid. You have an expired plate and a no proof of insurance that happened on August 16, 2021. Those tickets are not here for an offer. Those tickets, you just have to pay them, ma'am, because they're in default status. So the balance.
Okay, how much those?
Well, let me get to that, ma'am. So you know what? Let's see.
There's 6 tickets being dismissed, Your Honor, upon a plea.
There's 7 being dismissed, counsel. There's 7 being dismissed, and that would be a plea to 5.
That's a plea to 5. That is correct.
No, you're right. It's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. You're right. 6 would be dismissed. 5, it would be a plea to. Okay. So, but let me do something real fast here. Ma'am, if you were paying the fine on all these tickets, that would be over $2,000. You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
So next time it won't be a fine. It'll just be, yeah. And then you won't have to pay anything for those. All right. So the people have indicated if you pled to 5, 6 would be dismissed. Is that what you want to take care of, ma'am? You want to do today?
Yes.
I have to. Yes. All right. All right, ma'am.
And there's also a reduction on 2 of them that they will be amended down to a failure to display, and 3 of them.
Yeah, I got that, counsel. Everything that she's pleading to is going to be a reduction.
Thank you.
All 5.
Thank you.
So, all right, Ms. Miller, you've indicated you want to take advantage of this offer. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You've indicated that you're pleading guilty of your own free will, and you're pleading guilty because you are guilty. Is that right, ma'am?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. We're going to go through each one of these. Ma'am, on ticket number P1292882, count 3, driver license suspended. That charge would be amended to fail to display if you pled today. So on the date of December 20th, 2021, were you operating a motor vehicle in the area of Joy Road and Dexter in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Did you have a valid license at that time, ma'am?
No.
Court finds you guilty of the amended and reduced charge of fail to display. On that same ticket and on that same date, ma'am, the vehicle you were driving, when you were driving that vehicle, did you have insurance?
No.
Court finds you guilty of improper plates. And ma'am, on that same ticket, you were charged with driving an unregistered or untitled vehicle. Was that your vehicle, ma'am?
Yes.
Was the vehicle properly registered at that time, ma'am, or registration had been renewed?
No, it wasn't renewed.
All right, the court finds you guilty of improper plates on that matter. On ticket number P1471701, on the date of June 19th of 2023, were you operating a motor vehicle in the area of Gratiot and Townsend in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
The vehicle you're driving, that still was your vehicle, ma'am?
Yes.
Was that vehicle registered?
No.
Okay. And did you have a license at that time, ma'am?
No.
All right. So the driving an unregistered motor vehicle, that would be amended and reduced to improper plates. The driver's license suspended, that would be amended and reduced to fail to display. So you have 5 misdemeanors, ma'am. Each one of those are $225. That's a fine of $1,125, ma'am. We're going to give you a number. Ma'am, can you pay that, or do you need time, or do you need to get into a payment plan?
I need to get into a payment plan. I need time.
All right. Well, I can't give you time. We're going to get you a number to call for collections, and they set you up with a payment plan. All the other matters would be dismissed at this time.
Why? When I had went down to the courts and talked to a clerk, because I'm trying to get my license, she told me it's only like one ticket I have to pay, and then I should be able to get my license.
Ma'am, I have no idea what the clerk told you or anything like that. The only way you can find out how to get your license back is talk to the Secretary of State. The court is not in position to tell you that. The Secretary of State can tell you that, because this clerk can only look at stuff from the city of Detroit. You can have a ticket in Lansing or Flint or any place else in the state. So a clerk here cannot tell you how to get your license back. Okay. You got to go to the Secretary of State now. Now, you just pled to those tickets, ma'am. You also have 2 other tickets that are in default status. So you have to pay those. The people will not even give you an offer on those because they are in default. They are civil infractions. So when you go down to talk about collections, they'll pull everything up that you have to pay, and then it can set you up with a payment plan.
Okay.
We're going to give you a number to call collections so you can get set up with that. Madam Clerk, can you read this number?
The number is 313 965
965
3835
335.
3835. Yes.
Okay.
All right, ma'am, do not call them right now, because what we just did is not in the system yet. So they won't be able to look at it and see what you have. So wait until at least till Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
All right. All right. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Honor.
All right. 1 second. Trial, okay.
APA, I need you to talk to Attorney Bacon. She pulled it. Never mind. Yeah, he needs a court-appointed attorney.
Right,
so
right. I know, that's what I said. So we got to start all over with him.
Yeah.
We having fun yet?
Oh, yeah, lots of
Loads, but thank you for coming.
Well, I'm sorry if things were a little bit confused at the beginning.
That's all right. It's how we end up, not how we start, right? What you said, Crystal? No.
Doesn't help when, well, I'll just
Yeah. Well, we reserve comments till we go off YouTube. So.
All right.
So how have you been?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Traveling?
We went to Florida in April. We went to Rehoboth Beach, Delaware in June. And then we went down to Kentucky a couple
Goes to Delaware to go to the beach.
Huh?
Goes to Delaware to go to the beach.
Well, my brother-in-law is from Baltimore area. And so his
Baltimore.
family always vacationed at Rehoboth Beach in Delaware. And so that's his family thing. And so we've gotten used to going there, and he wanted his children and grandchildren to experience the same type of vacation.
The family tradition.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'd never heard of the place. I mean, if it weren't for my brother-in-law, I wouldn't know anything about Rehoboth Beach. It's kind of like Grosse Pointe meets Mackinac Island kind of vibe in the city.
Yeah, it sounds like that. You know, it's a lot of areas around there. It's like I love the East Coast, though. I really do. I loved living in DC. I loved staying in New York. It was great because it's so much around. When I lived in DC, you know, it might be a concert in Baltimore. Jump in the car, 30 minutes, 40 minutes to go there, because they got that really, really nice wharf area downtown.
Yeah.
And
you had just heard about Rehoboth.
Yeah, no, and then I'd go up a little bit further, go to Philadelphia, go up a little bit further, go to Virginia Beach, or not Virginia Beach, that's going south. What's the beach where they have all the casinos?
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City, going to New York, and that whole area is just really cool. And then go down the coast and go to Virginia Beach and places like that. I love the East Coast.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I have a college roommate that decided to go to the East Coast. So she's in Providence, Rhode Island, and she's complaining about it raining. And I'm like, okay, you're the one who said you're going to go during the hurricane.
Yeah. Rhode Island is the coolest place. I wanted to, I spent some time there doing some things and with the Marine Corps. I actually wanted to go to JAG officer school. That's where the military, the Navy and the Marine Corps JAG officers go to school in Rhode Island. But I love all those historic homes up there, the Vanderbilts and all those. Have you been through any of that?
No, but I've seen their stuff online. I mean, it's amazing.
Oh, like that house, the Breakers, that's right on the cliff, looking out over the ocean. And the house, I mean, they'd have like 35 people just to staff the house, and I really didn't realize that Louis Vuitton was around there back there, because they would be rich, and so what they would do is they have their Louis Vuitton steamer trunks and load all this stuff up in it.
Yeah.
And all that. I didn't realize it was around that long until I went to Rhode Island and I saw all their things in the house. And one of the Vanderbilts, one of the brothers, he built this house that's called a marble house. And he shipped in marble from all different parts, some in Italy, some from Africa. And that's how he had different color rooms, by getting different color marble from all the different parts of the world. And the whole house is made of marble. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
They would take, before they had electricity and things of that nature, they would have, they'd have ships go out into the ocean and carve out these huge, gigantic blocks of ice. And then they'd come back and they'd have these refrigerated rooms or actually a house in and of itself that was kept cold. It was really insulated, so they can have ice in their parties there, during the summer and things like that. That place is amazing. You go there, they have tours there all the time. You just put the headset on and walk through the rooms, and it gives you a whole description of what's going on. I mean, the homes were massive, massive, massive. So, and I don't know how they could carve the staircases and stuff and things that with that kind of detail. Just beautiful.
Well, the craftsmen back then were amazing. I mean, let's face it,
You might have 10 people to cut your grass. So it's like just you go through those places. If you've never done it, you ought to do that. The home tours in Rhode Island. It just blows your mind that something that amazing could have been built back then with that kind of detail. And basically half of it had to be slave labor without, but it was crazy. You have your staff just, you don't have hot water and things like that. So you have this massive marble bathtub. And so you just have staff just boil water and just cart water to the room and then just pour it in to heat up to get hot water. And, then they got to take all the water out because they didn't have drains or anything like that. So it's pretty crazy.
Okay, I actually had a house in Detroit that was for sale on one of my petitions for sale real property for Detroit and for a probate case. And they had literally, this is no joke, they had a sunken bathtub in the living room.
In the living room? I've seen that before.
But had no drain.
Yeah. So that means you gotta take buckets. You gotta take buckets, or you gotta have a system of, like you said, a pump to pump it out. It's crazy.
It is crazy. I was like, oh, okay, that'll help sell that house.
Hey, just a quick question. Do you do real estate law?
No, I do. On probate, when they have a petition for sale of real property, the court will ask for.
I think we got Mr. Mosley back, so we can continue this after Mr. Matthews. Yeah, we got Mr. Matthews and Mr. Matthews. All right, what are we doing on Mr. Matthews?
Mr. Matthews I did have the opportunity to discuss this with the prosecuting attorney as well as with Mr. Matthews. This will be a plea, Your Honor.
All righty, let's see, what do we have
It's
here?
a 3-month delay.
Okay, let's see. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I remember what it was. We had an offer from the city that they were going to dismiss their cases based on a plea from the state. Okay. All right. What was the offer?
3-month delayed sentence, Your Honor. Is that correct, Mr. Quinski?
Yes, that is correct.
Very well. All right, Mr. Matthews, I'm going to read your charges over again just to make sure we have no confusion. Mr. Matthews, you have ticket number SP138479991, no operator's license. On that ticket, the people have indicated they were going to dismiss that charge if you pled to a state charge. You also have another city charge, and that is SP138479993, no insurance. The people have indicated they would dismiss that charge if you pled to the state charge. The state charge, sir, is SP138479992. Supply false information to a police officer. Now, counsel, I have to say this. Mr. Matthews says he did not give fake information to a police officer. He said he told the officer his name was Fernando. The officer thought he said Orlando. And if that is the case, I cannot accept a plea no matter how good it is, because you can only plead guilty if you are in fact guilty. He unequivocally said that he said Fernando, the officer, heard for Orlando. He said, but he provided information to the officer that was had Fernando on it. So I don't know how that is providing false information. So, and I certainly can't accept a plea on that, irrespective of how sweet it might be. Person can only plead guilty if they are in fact guilty. That's our system of justice and fairness. We don't it's convenient for a person to plead because it's easy, but that's not justice. So this is a court of justice, not a court of convenience. So I don't know how we proceed with that. We just have to give him a trial date, and
I did have the opportunity to discuss this with Mr. Matthews, and I think Mr. Matthews recollects. Mr. Matthews?
Yes.
Your Honor, is it possible that my client could provide more information, or would the court rather have him have a trial?
I think I don't want him to just ramble out here because I've already heard too much. And if in fact what he said is true, then certainly I can't accept his plea, even though it might be a sweet deal for him, a good resolution for him. I can't accept when we get to the point that we just start taking pleas just because it's convenient, and we can allow innocent people to plead guilty, that is a breakdown in the justice system. It's like, hey, you don't have to be guilty, just say you're guilty. And then we have a prison full of innocent people who pled guilty because they thought it was the most convenient and easiest thing to do. So I can't accept that if that's the case. So now, counsel, if you want to voir dire your client, if you want to go over something that would suggest that maybe he was not being honest when he said the officer misheard him, but what he laid out before sounds so probable. He said that he provided information that had Fernando on it. And if he provided information that had Fernando on it, I don't know how that's providing information that is false. So even if he said, or the officer thought he heard something different. So I don't know how you want to proceed with this, but unless now he turns around and says, no, I wasn't telling the truth, and I want to take advantage of the offer. And that is something that often concerns me when people want to take an offer just because it's convenient. It is something they can live with. I got to pay a fine. I don't have to trial. I don't have to do this. But I always want to sleep at night knowing that only people who are guilty of a crime has pled guilty of a crime, and I've accepted it. And that's why you hear me take I voir dire defendants, and I ask, are they pleading guilty because they are in fact guilty? Because if in fact they say, and I have heard people say, no, I'm not guilty, but I just want to get this over with. And I can't accept that. I can't accept that. That would be unjust, and I would be violating my duty responsibility as a judge that is trying to proceed in a just fashion. So.
Mr. Matthews?
Yes.
Would you like to set this for trial, or would you like to give the court some more information about the fact that you provided false information? That is your choice.
I can do one other option, Madam Attorney, if in fact APA Kowinski wants to contact the officer and talk about what went down, and did he receive some documents that had his actual name on it, then that would suggest that he did actually give his name. Mr. Matthews said Fernando. He said the officer thought he said Orlando. So I don't know. If you're gonna give somebody documents with your actual name on it, doesn't make sense that you would say your name is different. So to me, but. I don't know. I guess there's another option, counsel, and that would be simply up to you and your client. If you want to go into a room, if you want to invite the APA in there, and if he is convinced that may have occurred, then that's fine. If he's not convinced, then we'll have a trial.
Thank you. Okay, let's go back into the breakout room, please.
All right, I'll meet you in there.
Thank you. And Fernando, if you can just click on your breakout room, join.
Okay.
Join it.
Okay, let's do Mr. Mosley. Mr. Mosley, unmute your microphone. Mr. Mosley, unmute your microphone. Thank you. Mr. Mosley, you were with us yesterday, and we recognize that there was some concerns and some deficiencies. You are scheduled for a jury trial next week, but we realized that you did not have an attorney. We cannot proceed with a jury trial if you do not have an attorney. So what I'm going to need you to do, I'm going to ask the attorney, Melinda Cameron, to go into a breakout room with you where you can provide all the information that we need, where we have an agency that will assist you. Well, let me ask you a question a little differently, sir. Can you afford to pay for your own attorney? It looks like Mr. Mosley froze. Wow, we were humming along here.
11:20.
What'd you say?
Said it's 11:20. We still do.
Yeah, we had back-to-back days like this. I think we lost him. You're muted, Ms. Cameron, if you were speaking to us.
Yeah, he just dropped off.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen after he was frozen for so long. So we very well may just be setting a trial date for Mr. Mosley, a future trial date, to get an attorney. I was just trying to find out if we need to get him an assigned attorney, or
Yeah.
if he can afford his own, because that would be easy if he said he can afford his own. If not, I'm going to need you to go into a room with him and just get his information that's necessary to forward to. There he's back. Wow, this is taking him a long time to come from the waiting room. I know you want to. I am.
Ready to proceed, Your Honor. Oh.
I apologize, counsel. I'm just speaking to you and you're not responding, and I realized I had muted myself.
Oh, okay.
So how are we going to proceed?
Your Honor, we're going to set this for bench.
Okay.
Waiving jury.
All right. Pardon me?
Waiving jury.
Waiving jury. All right, Mr. Matthews, you've indicated to counsel that you want to have a jury trial. Is that correct, sir? I mean, a bench trial, correct?
Yes.
You understand that you do have a right to have actually, it's your choice. You have a right to have a jury trial or a bench trial. You understand that? You've indicated that you could have me or someone else on this court listen to the information and make a determination as to guilt or innocence?
Yes.
All right. All right, Mr. Matthews, we certainly can give you a bench trial date. Your bench trial date will be, let's see, November the 28th, sir. November the 28th at 9 a.m.
Okay.
What I on that date, sir, if you have any witnesses, anyone that you believe could testify on your case, they would have to be what we refer to as res gestae, meaning they are a witness that was present and they can testify as to what went on, not someone who's going to come in and just be a character witness, someone who can
Right.
say, I was there, this is what I saw, and whatever happened based on your um, observation. So you can't have people come in. You can tell them to come in on the same date. This is going to be on Zoom, sir. Tell them to come in on your witnesses, come in on November the 28th at 9 a.m. First thing they have to do is let me know that they are a witness on your case. And the reason is I will be looking at names and I'll be looking at my docket to see if they're someone who's on my docket for that day. They will not be. Your witnesses I will not know about, so they will not be on my docket. So I'll need you to have them come in, and you as well. When you sign in, say, I have witnesses. As soon as I see their names, I will place them in a room. So they will not kind of be interfering with what I'm doing at that particular time. And the other thing is your witnesses, sir, they cannot Zoom in from the same location that you're in. They cannot listen to what you're saying. You cannot listen to what they're saying and then testify. All right. So what
Yes,
I
sir.
need you to do, okay, all right. So they'll come in from a separate place on November the 28th at 9 a.m. Let me know they're your witnesses. All right.
Okay. I don't have no witnesses though.
Okay. All right, sir. We'll see you on that date.
And
Perfect.
Judge, just a quick thing, respectfully, I asked the court if they can email me a copy of his ticket and all the information, just email to me and I'll see if I can contact the officer and go from there.
Wait a minute. So you want who to email you the information?
If anyone has a copy of Mr. Matthews' ticket.
I can give you the officer's name, sir, and you can contact them. You're supposed to be the person who has contact with the police. So so you get it directly from them, as well as if you want to order the scout car or dash cam or their body cameras. So you can get that from your officer.
I was given his name, Demetrius Stewart, so I gotta find his name might be in our roster, so I'll look it up and see if he has any information.
Right. Well, your office will have access to all the police officers. So just if you're not familiar how, just get with what's her name? I'm blanking on the state. Well, yeah, just talk to Paula Cole. She'll tell you how to get the information.
Okay. Odds are she probably has all that information anyway. So, but thank you so much.
Okay. All right. As you understand why I cannot accept a plea on this matter. So.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's it for us. We're going to give you a bit. You got the bench trial date. You come in on that day on Zoom, sir. Same way you came in today.
Okay. Okay.
All right. If you have any questions, ask me now.
I was starting a new job Monday. And because of this matter came up with the false information, she wanted something stating that I went to court for whatever the case was. She was asking for that information.
Okay, sir. What you can do is, you mean you want something like a subpoena or something of that nature? I'm not sure what you're asking for.
I'm not sure if it's like a subpoena. It's more something like what she was saying, something with a stamp on it, like.
We can send you a letter from the court, sir, saying you are trial that day.
If you need it for Monday, the quickest thing for you to do is you can go out there on 36th District Court website, probably by the end of the business day, and just print out a register of action showing that you were in court today and when your next court date is.
All right, but would it still show open or pending?
It'll show that you have a new court date coming up, yes.
Okay, and I think that was the issue right there.
We can't give you something showing that you don't have a court date because then that would be falsified information.
Yeah.
Court date.
No, I totally understand. That's why I was hoping to get the issue resolved today. I didn't think it would go this length.
Well, and sir, and quite frankly, if in fact you did not do this, it would either have to be resolved by prosecution dismissing the case, or you'd have to go to trial and get a dismissal through there if the facts support him providing. And that it simply could be the prosecutor listening to the body cam, if there is one, in listening to what you provided to. It's rare that I see something like this, and more often than not, somebody will provide a falsified document, a fake ID or something. But just what a person says, I'm surprised that that's even here. Especially if he receives some documents with your name on it. So, because that would be that would not make a lot of sense. You say my name is one thing, and then I give you documents that show something different. So especially names that are so similar in sounding, Fernando. So, but anyway, you can, as Madam Clerk has already indicated, sir, you can go out on the website and print out a document that'll show that you are scheduled to be in court on another date and you were in court today.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, sir.
Thank you.
Have a
We're
good
all
one.
set.
Thank you.
We'll see you on November 28th, sir.
Okay. What time again?
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Okay, thank you.
Same Zoom information, Mr. Matthews.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Yeah, Attorney APA Kowinski, you might just want to contact that officer and find out exactly how it went down. If he were provided with information, he very well could have heard that wrong. It's something that he said is very familiar sounding.
Yeah,
anyway, so.
it just seems like it was an honest mistake. I mean, I guess.
Well, Attorney Kowinski, you actually have the authority to do that. So if you believe that that's something that may have occurred, if the guy did that, you have the authority to dismiss it. You have awesome power, sir. And quite frankly, if in fact you think something like that has occurred, it probably is the right thing to do. So,
sure.
But that's the authority that you
review any possible evidence. But if so, more than likely, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing.
Okay.
Really quick, Attorney Cameron, do you mind going into a breakout room with Mr. Mosley so I can get his information for this court appointed, and then we'll give him new dates after that.
I'll move to 6. I'll go there right now. Thank you.
Thank you.
So APA Kowinski, what I would suggest to you is you go back and talk with Paula Cole and whoever else you want to talk to, and if you think it's the right thing to do, you suggest you dismiss it. You could call the court, and we can just go ahead and dismiss it. We don't have to have him here. There's no prejudice here for us to dismiss a case. And we could just send a letter to him saying that the case was dismissed.
Yeah, perfect.
And that could be done prior to November.
Sure.
Yeah, that can be done as soon as he tells us that they're moving to dismiss the case. So there are some cases that we don't really, the severity of what was said or done, or even the likelihood that that person's telling the truth. That you have one thing. I think you'll learn. How long have you been? Well, we don't need to go in there. I think you'll learn. You have awesome authority, and sometimes that awesome authority allows you to do things that just feel right to do.
This is definitely more authority than I had when I was doing exams. That's for sure.
Well, exams are a little way different because one, you're dealing with felonies.
Yeah. So you don't have much authority there. I mean, it's
actually I was in APA for many years. I was deputy chief of trials, deputy chief of homicide, deputy chief of major drug unit. And there were many times where I looked at something and it was like, you know what? I think the right thing to do is this. Sometimes I would have to take it to Mike Duggan or John O'Hara or Kim Worthy, which I worked under all of them. So, and we, and sometimes we just sit there, and sometimes I get with some of the other deputy chiefs. We say, hey, we think the right thing to do is dismiss this. And I had every single one of the prosecutors that worked for me come to me if they thought something should be dismissed. And I listened to it, and many times we did that because, I think one of the harshest things that we could do is take somebody through something if we have a strong feeling or likelihood that that person should not be have to go through that. So because of something that we thought was not right or or could be confused, and you know, to prove the case is beyond a reasonable doubt. But sometimes we had information that made us doubt certain things, and we always move to do the right thing and not put people through things that could possibly have them jammed up. So, because I you know, so, but yeah, but you know, it's you'll learn that and sometimes when you have things, the answer is not always, well, we just take it to the trial or the jury decide.
Right.
You know,
Right.
sometimes
And
we
that's
shouldn't
what I
put
like
people.
about doing, whether it's traffic or even, more of the misdemeanor matters, because some of the felony cases, we've had a few that, yes, you were able to take it to your supervisors and see if maybe this defendant's eligible for a plea or, something. But
This is
unfortunately,
not yeah, this is not as critical as those felony matters that can put people in prison. These
yeah,
hardly any of these require jail time, and it's just a matter of doing
sure.
the right thing. So
And
you
some of
get
the
a little
ones
more.
I've dealt with in the past were unfortunately habitual offenders who've had prior convictions that made them ineligible for any kind of a plea or a reduction. So that was not all the time we were able to do that. So
Well,
I like
here,
the
you
idea.
know, here you just do the right thing if you feel it's right to do. So
Sure. And I like that. I like the discretion. So I really appreciate that. So Judge, is that it for the state?
that is, sir.
All right. Well, you have a great day and a great weekend. Ms. Vanek, you as well, too.
Thank you. You too.
Take care, everyone, and I'll see you
Okay.
next week.
All right. Very
All right.
good. Thank
Have a
you.
great day.
Take
Thank
care.
you. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. And do we need, we're waiting on Melinda or?
Yes, she's just talking to Mr. Moses.
If that's all that we have,
Okay. So I think,
Counsel,
we're
you're
good.
all set.
Okay.
Yep.
Have a nice weekend. Very good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.